Topic: How to build an English-speaking mindset. Train your brain to think, speak, and live in English. Intro. Have you ever wondered why some people become fluent in English, even though they never attended an expensive language school? While others spend years studying grammar, memorizing vocabulary, watching hundreds of videos, yet they still struggle to speak. The difference isn't talent. It isn't age. And it certainly isn't luck. The real difference is mindset. Fluent English speakers don't just learn English. They develop an English-speaking mindset. They train their brains to think differently. They create habits that make English a natural part of their daily lives. In today's lesson, we're going to explore how you can build that mindset from the ground up. By the end of this video, you'll have a practical roadmap to transform the way you learn English. Let's begin. Chapter 1: Stop seeing English as a school subject. This is the first and most important change. Many people still treat English like a school subject. They think about exams, grammar exercises, vocabulary tests, correct answers, wrong answers. But English is not just another subject. It's a communication tool. Imagine buying a smartphone. Would you spend years reading the instruction manual without ever using the phone? Of course not. The value of the phone comes from using it. English is exactly the same. The value of English isn't in what you know. It's in what you can communicate. So stop asking yourself, how much English do I know? Start asking, how much English do I use? That one question changes everything. Chapter 2: Think like a language learner, not a student. Students often focus on passing exams. Language learners focus on building habits. Students ask, what chapter should I finish today? Language learners ask, how can I use English today? This small difference creates completely different results. Instead of measuring success by pages completed, measure success by conversations started, by sentences spoken, by ideas shared. Your goal isn't to complete a book. Your goal is to become someone who naturally uses English. Chapter 3: Build daily exposure. Imagine trying to learn swimming, but entering the water only once a month. Progress would be very slow. The same thing happens with English. If English enters your life for only 30 minutes each week, your improvement will also be slow. Instead, create an English environment around yourself. Read headlines in English. Watch short educational videos. Listen to podcasts while walking. Change your phone language to English. Follow English creators on social media. These small actions send one message to your brain: English is important. And your brain begins paying more attention. Chapter 4: Learn through curiosity. Children ask questions all the time. Why? Because curiosity drives learning. Adults often lose that curiosity. They become afraid of asking questions. Don't be afraid to ask. Why is this expression used? Why is this pronunciation different? Why do native speakers say it this way? Curiosity transforms learning from a task into an adventure. An enjoyable learning lasts much longer. Chapter 5: Make English part of your identity. Don't say, I'm trying to learn English. Instead say, I'm becoming an English speaker. Notice the difference. The first sentence sounds temporary. The second sentence creates identity. People naturally act according to the identity they believe. If you believe you're becoming an English speaker, you'll start making choices that support that identity. You'll practice more. Read more. Speak more. Consistency becomes easier. Chapter 6: Focus on communication, not perfection. Many learners interrupt themselves while speaking. They stop after every sentence. Correct every mistake. Start again. Real conversations don't work like that. Communication is about sharing ideas, not producing perfect grammar. If people understand your message, you've already succeeded. Accuracy improves over time. Communication should come first. Chapter 7: Build confidence through action. Confidence isn't something you wait for. Something you build. Every conversation adds confidence. Every successful sentence adds confidence. Every challenge you overcome strengthens confidence. Don't wait until you feel brave. Practice until bravery becomes unnecessary. Chapter 8: Accept slow progress. One of the biggest reasons learners quit is because progress feels invisible. Think about going to the gym. You don't see huge changes after one workout. But after 6 months, everything looks different. English is the same. Small improvements accumulate. Trust the process, even when progress feels slow. Chapter 9. Protect your motivation. Some days you'll feel excited. Other days, you won't. That's normal. Motivation changes. Discipline stays. Create a simple routine. Even 15 minutes every day is enough. When learning becomes a habit, you no longer depend on motivation. Chapter 10. Your future self. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. You confidently introduce yourself. Speak during meetings. Travel without fear. Watch English movies without subtitles. Help others learn English. That future version of yourself isn't created by one big decision. It's created by today's small choices. Every page you read, every sentence you speak, every mistake you learn from, builds that future. Topic: The 7 stages of learning English, from beginner to fluent speaker. Intro. Have you ever looked at someone who speaks English fluently and wondered, how did they get there? Did they have a special talent? Did they attend an expensive language school? Or did they simply know a secret that you don't? The truth is, every fluent English speaker follows the same journey. Not the same school, not the same teacher, but the same stages of learning. The problem is that most learners don't know these stages exist. So when they face difficulties, they think they're failing. But they're not failing. They're simply moving through the natural process of learning a language. In today's lesson, I'll walk you through the 7 stages of learning English. You'll discover where you are today, what challenges you should expect, and how to move to the next stage with confidence. Let's begin. Stage 1. The excitement stage. Every journey starts with excitement. You buy a new English book. You download language apps. You create a study plan. You promise yourself, this time I'm going to become fluent. Everything feels fresh. Everything feels possible. This excitement is valuable. But excitement alone doesn't create fluency, because motivation comes and goes. Habits stay. Your goal during this stage is simple. Build a daily routine before your excitement disappears. Even 15 minutes every day is enough. Small habits are stronger than temporary motivation. Stage 2. The confusion stage. After a few weeks, reality begins. Grammar becomes difficult. Vocabulary feels endless. Pronunciation sounds confusing. You start asking yourself, why is English so difficult? This is where many learners quit. But confusion is not failure. Confusion means your brain is learning something new. Think about assembling a puzzle. First, nothing makes sense. But as more pieces come together, the picture becomes clear. English works the same way. Don't run away from confusion. Stay with it. Understanding always follows. Stage 3. The silent stage. This stage surprises many learners. You understand much more English than before. You can follow videos. You recognize common words. You understand conversations. But when it's your turn to speak, nothing comes out. This is called the silent stage. Your brain is collecting information. It's preparing itself. Don't become frustrated. Instead, start speaking with simple sentences, short conversations, daily thoughts. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is participation. Stage 4. The confidence stage. One day, something changes. You answer a question in English. You introduce yourself without translating. You understand an English video without subtitles. These moments may seem small, but they're powerful, because confidence grows through evidence. Every successful conversation tells your brain, I can do this. Protect these moments. Celebrate them. They're signs that your hard work is paying off. Stage 5. The plateau stage. This stage is where many learners become frustrated. First, your improvement was easy to notice. Now, feels like nothing is changing. You study every day, but your progress feels slow. Welcome to the plateau. Every learner experiences it. The plateau isn't a sign to stop. It's a sign to continue. Your brain is organizing everything you've learned. Sometimes progress is invisible, until suddenly, you realize you've improved far more than you expected. Trust the process. Stage 6. The natural stage. English begins feeling different. You stop translating every sentence. You recognize common expressions immediately. You respond more quickly. You begin thinking in English without trying. This is one of the most exciting stages, because English starts feeling less like a subject and more like a part of your daily life. You're no longer fighting the language. You're using it naturally. Keep practicing. This stage grows stronger every week. Stage 7, the fluent mindset. Many people think fluency means never making mistakes. That's impossible. Even native speakers make mistakes. Real fluency means expressing your ideas confidently. It means continuing a conversation. It means understanding others. It means communicating naturally. Fluent speakers don't know every word. They don't speak perfect English all the time. What makes them fluent is their willingness to keep communicating. They don't stop after making a mistake. They simply continue. That's the mindset you should develop. Common mistakes at every stage. Many learners compare themselves with others. Don't. Everyone moves at a different speed. Some people learn quickly because they practice more. Others need more time. Both journeys are normal. Another mistake is trying to skip stages. You can't build the roof before building the foundation. Master each stage. Then move forward. Your personal roadmap. Ask yourself these questions. Which stage am I in today? What is my biggest challenge? What one habit can I improve this week? Don't try to change everything at once. One small improvement, repeat it consistently, creates extraordinary results. Final message. Every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once felt nervous. Every successful learner once made countless mistakes. The difference is, they didn't quit. Remember, fluency is not one big achievement. It's thousands of small decisions. One lesson, one conversation, one new word, one mistake, one improvement. Every single day. Your English journey is already happening. Keep walking. Keep learning. Keep believing in yourself. One day, you'll become the fluent English speaker you once admired. Thank you for watching. If this lesson helped you, subscribe to the English PK for more practical English lessons that help you build real fluency. Keep practicing. Stay consistent. And I'll see you in the next lesson.